Family was abducted at knife point and used to rob a bank. Today, the man accused of the crime spree appeared before a judge, answering to several felony charges. Addie Miner spoke with police about the case. She's live with what we're learning about the man's troubling past. Addie?
Vicki, according to court records, this was not the first time that Armand Langford committed armed robbery, or the second or the third. But what LMPD says they are focused on is what happened on Friday and making sure that they have the evidence to bring justice for the victims.
Since we can't change anything from the past, the best outcome is moving forward.
Armand Langford is accused of kidnapping a mother and her 2 children on Friday, using them to rob a bank, then evading police for more than 6 hours. He appeared in court on Monday and seemed to smirk as the judge read the details of what happened.
The victim was transported via EMS to a hospital and rushed into emergency surgery.
On Friday, after being arrested, police say Langford admitted to those crimes. He's now charged with first-degree robbery, kidnapping an adult and 2 minors, and first-degree assault. LMPD detective Ashley Schaefer is now in charge of the case.
It's normal to have a bank robbery. It's normal to have a business robbery. It's not normal to have all these other factors.
Those other factors include Langford's long history of other offenses, including 3 armed robberies that took place between 2018 and 2020. In those instances, he admitted to using a handgun to steal money from multiple stores. In 2024, he was convicted on 19 robbery charges and sentenced to 14 years in prison. But 5 months after sentencing, he was granted shock probation and was released. That decision by Judge Jessica Green has now come under scrutiny.
It's the nature of the job. If you're not prepared to take criticism, then you shouldn't take the bench.
Retired Judge David Holton says there is a lot that goes into a shock probation decision, including the nature of the crime, whether or not it was violent, and the person's circumstances. While this decision seems clear now, Holton says hindsight is 20/20.
When a person becomes a judge, they should not give them a black robe. They should give them a crystal ball, because no one can tell the future.
Now, what comes next in this case, LMPD says, is gathering the proper evidence for a conviction in the kidnapping and the robbery charges. Now, as for the other 3 crimes that LMPD says Langford admitted to on Friday, those charges are still pending. Live from Metro Corrections, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.